Hi Virgo, so this is going to be your aces reading type. We're going to look at any sort of new or renewed beginnings for you in terms of your thought process, intellectualism, conversations, your passion, light of pathway, your emotions, as well as your 3D reality. Yes? To know more about the aces reading type, kindly check out my description box below. I have stated in there as to why I do this, right? So let's go. Let's look at your ace of swords first. Any sort of truths, belief systems, and if something is working well, then we don't need to, tip the scales, right? Just go along. Also, kindly like, share, and subscribe my videos. Show some engagement, show some support for me to sustain this channel. Yes, let's do it. I heard no backseas because I feel like some of you sometimes get inclination to express yourself emotionally speaking to a past situation, because I'll tell you why. Because this is looking at the past and it's looking backwards, not forwards, right? Or not in the current moment. And your intuition is telling you to, like, Virgos, you're tired. You're tired, honey. You're tired expressing yourself or emotionally moving in a particular direction, opening yourself or keep yourself open to a particular situation. That's not necessarily good for you. And it's like you're seeing it for some reason. Like it's taking a toll on you. You feel like you meet a block in this situation, so it's not worth trying at all. It's like no backseas. You're not going to look backwards. Like it's too difficult for you to go back and, well, emotionally keep yourself open. Yeah, you're completely blocking something out of your life. What the hell happened here? Probably it was a strong connection for some of you. Or is it though? Let's see your Ace of Wands first. No, actually. Let's clarify your lovers first. Is it new though? Because you're telling me you're blocking something here with a very strong sense of mind. Your mind is taking over and your intuition is also telling you, like, even if your heart points, yeah, Ace of Swords wanted to pop out. Even if your heart points to a certain situation here, you still have some sort of heart space. Even if it's, the littlest of openness, but you have that sort of feeling towards somebody of your past. It could be anybody for that matter. It could be a family situation for all I care. But I feel like you know better at this point. You have a lot of experience with regards to the situation, that you understand that the right course of action would be to draw boundaries and block it, because somebody is hell-bent on blocking this connection from you or with you. Yeah, you're killing this situation. There is no relationship to be had with this person. It's like, I think it's supposed to be killed off and move away with the idea of having any sort of relationship with this person, because at best it was broken. Your idea of relationship is also changing, I feel. Okay, I got two questions, so let me ask it. Like, is this lover's future, or is this lover's the one that's ended? Is this lover's the one that's ended? Yes, this is the connection that's ended. So you are, got it, got the answer. So let's refresh, let's recap, all right, for you. The Page of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Wands. Well, you told me that you are not, no backseas. You're just simply telling me that no backseas. Why? Well, I was like, why? Why is your intuition telling you? Your intuition is talking to you and you're hearing it now, that, you have saved, even if it's the slightest of bits, even if it's the hint of a little bit of heart space in your heart somewhere, you have some good feeling attached to a certain connection. It's a lover's connection. But your intuition knows that it's not worth it to try, because it's at best blocked. And I will keep on repeating, if I keep myself open to this particular situation, I'll keep on repeating the same thing over and over again with this person. I'll hit a wall with this person. I've hit a wall and I'll constantly keep on doing the same shit over and over again. Well, let me tell you why. Because the Nine of Wands card is about doing the same shit over and over again and expecting different results. It's the wounded warrior. He's wounded because of, because he won't change his ways. He won't see anything wrong with his ways. And that's why he's so exhausted fighting the same fight over and over again. And that's why he's so exhausted. So you are not trying to do that, and good on you. You are enforcing your boundaries here. You are trying to understand that, yes, this is intellectually speaking, spiritually speaking, mentally and emotionally speaking. I understand that this connection means a lot to me, or meant a lot to me. It was the lover's connection. It was once in a lifetime sort of connection in my life. I'm sorry, this connection hit me in my bones, in my spiritual bones, so to speak. But I have to move on because it hurts a lot. It's exhausting to even retract or extract any sort of love from this. Any sort of basic connectivity that's based in emotions, that's based in vulnerability, that that says that I am here for you and you are here for me. I don't even see the other person. It's all just you. You have made the conclusions. So probably somebody left you to make your conclusions about them. You know, they did not give you any reason to stop by. They did not even stop you from concluding this for yourself. It went on for a very long time. I know this. I know this. You wouldn't get to a 9 unless and until you really have walked the path from an Ace of Wands to a 9, right? You have to go from Ace 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have to spend time in order to reach this point. You can't reach there over nothing at all. And the journey was not great at all. Sometimes you felt good, but it was all just passion. It was never love. Yes, it felt intense, but was it a relationship? Intensity does not equate to intimacy. That's when heart comes in, right? Intimacy means love. So you are telling me that you're moving on, ending this situation, because there is no relationship to be had here. At best, it's never going to be defined. This is never going to come together in a way that makes sense to me, that, you know, I can take comfort in. So my intuition is also telling me that, you know, Virgos, this is not worth the fight. So let's just stop it. Let's just stop it altogether. So let's see your Ace of Wands then. What's up with that? The King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Who is this? Who is it? Chariot, the Tower, the Justice. Who is this? What is this? Because I feel like there are two people here, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, and I can interpret it as that you are earth and water, but I don't think so. I feel like it's somebody else as well. You are showing up as a King of Pentacles in my eyes, I feel. But again, let's look at this. Show me more about this. Your Ace of Wands, new light of pathway. You're coming off on the back of an ending, honey, and you're like, no backseas. It's not worth it. It's not worth the fight. You know, a lot of people have told me that, you know, if you yeah, that Keanu Reeves quote, he's a Virgo too. Oh my God, funny thing. What a comeback call, right? In a Virgo reading. So he said something along the lines in an interview, that in a talk show, I remember it very clearly, and you might know it too. If you don't fight for your love, then what kind of love do you have? Which is true, actually. Until that it's just you on the battlefield and you are just fighting the whole fight for two people here. So I feel like the Virgo was fighting the fight of two people here, and they were just exerting their own energy towards it's reversed, Four of Cups. The Moon, the Ace of Pentacles. The moment you come out of your disappointing whatever, I feel like you have a surprise waiting for you here, honey. Let me tell you, it's one based in a lot of I'm curious. Let's clarify some more here. I'm actually taking a lot of more interest in your reading today. I don't know why, I just feel like it. I also have the energy, and I'm enjoying your energy, actually, say the least. Whoever you are, I love you. I mean, seriously. Three of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Okay. What is the Seven of Swords here? Okay, so this is something new, I feel. You are moving on, and the more you close this chapter out and the more you feel better within yourself, the more stable you get in your energy. Yeah, it's a slow process of moving on and healing and getting back to yourself, your natural state of grace, and probably towards self-empowerment, towards understanding what actually is worthy of your energy and effort and time. And it's like, you're telling me that you're meeting up with somebody. There are two heads of state here, with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I'm guessing it's not you. I'm feeling like this King of Cups is somebody else, honey, and you both are sharing. You both are meeting up with each other, and there's a lot of shared interests, emotional interests, and feeling happy and feeling fulfilled in each other's energy, feeling pleased in each other's energy. That's happening a lot between you two, and there's no disappointment at all. So I'm guessing it's a person of the past, but I don't think this is this connection. I don't feel like it. It has very different energy imprint. So it might have been a person that you used to know, and you might have been disappointed, like you might have rejected their cup, or they might have rejected you in the past for some reason, like they couldn't come together with you, or they couldn't choose you back then, and this time around they have been waiting in the dumps to put forth an offer, and you don't know about this, that in the background they've been thinking about this, because I see you as the King of Pentacles and they are showing me the Queen of Pentacles. Again, sex irrelevant tarot. I feel like they see you as the Queen and King again. They see you as somebody of feminine nature. You are meeting up with them in a masculine sort of, you know, brave face energy when you initially meet with this person, when they show up at your door with the King of Cups energy. But I feel like they see you as a Queen of Pentacles, which is more feminine, you know, more nurturing. So I feel like they have been wanting to connect with you a long time, and they have been avoiding that. Like they have been sidestepping, like don't think about it, not right now, not right now, for some reason. But the instinct was very strong. It was their secret desire to get over, or probably they were waiting for you to, you know, get over this relationship. Probably they know about this. Probably there are somebody in your friend circle, you know, that you meet up with, and they know that you are struggling with something, and it's like they see your worth, but they are not trying to push on you, or to, you know, really, well, push on you emotionally speaking, to get over something and just give to them or get attached to them now. Oh, this chapter is done, so it's my cue to get into, you know, get in with Virgo, things like that. I don't think they are trying to do that. I feel like they're giving you enough space, and when they have this idea that you're getting over any sort of emotional disappointments of the past, upsetness of the past, and you are starting to feel better about yourself, and you start showing the signs of, you know, feeling good and feeling happy again, feeling not down in the dumps again, you know, then they would present this offer. They're waiting, like they're keeping this offer a secret, the ultimate offer, well, to put forth towards you, towards connecting with you. Again, they could be your friend, they could not be your friend. I don't see them being attached to you like that, but I feel like they would want to, they would like to, because they see your worth, honey. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's very high in self-worth, somebody who's worthy of respect, somebody who's worthy of a lot. She is a provider in terms of home, hearth, quality, care, attention, time, love, finance too. She's stable as hell, and they see that they would like to give the best of their energy and effort, intentional effort, towards meeting up with you, connecting with you, to say the least. It's their desire, and they know that they would, if given the chance, they would manifest it just like that. Like they would go full throttle on you, but they are trying to, you know, respect your privacy, and they are trying to not really hoover around you all that much. Yeah, they want to put forth that message of meeting up with you. I'm telling you, I'm getting this strong instinct that this person is somebody who's very loving, emotionally very mature, and that's why they understand that you are also going through a process of letting go of something serious that you were in, and you had probably exhausted yourself, and they know better that you are not in a space to emotionally actually collab with them. So they're not trying to pile on you, honey. They're just trying to be there, energetically speaking. At least they're there, but they're not trying to pry on you. They're just leaving you be. And when you start feeling better, when you start showing more upbeat energy, and they sense it, because they are intuitive too, because again, king and queen of cups are intuitive, you know. When they start feeling like you are trying to get better, they will come about. They will put forth that offer to meeting up with you. The 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, the Page of Cups. Okay, you showed me that Page of Cups too. You are stressing about emotional expression, like probably you've cultivated so much of doubts because of the last time you did it, right? The last time I was open to this connection, to a connection, I got burned. I got burned pretty bad. So I have doubts. I don't trust myself. I don't trust my heart right now. I'm only consolidating myself to my community, my stability, my everyday activities, you know, participating in my 3D world, and anything that I can control, that I have a hold on, that I know for sure that it's nothing too scary, too bold, or too demanding. The Moon again, the High Priestess, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, what? For some of you, you're pretending that you're happy, and that's when they come about. But then again, I'm guessing that there is some sort of cleanup that's yet to be done. You are still, because you are showing me that there is a little bit of heart space that would still like to point itself back to the past here. So which means that you're still disappointed and attached, too much attached to the disappointment of your past cups not worked out, you know, not being on the same page emotionally with somebody else. And it's like, I don't want to deal with it, so I've put it under the moon. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to discuss it with anybody else at all. And it's like, I'm stressing about that a lot. Whenever I think about it, whenever I would like to open up, I would like to, like, my heart still keeps on pointing me back towards that direction, and it stresses me out. Like, when is this going to get over? I'll tell you when. When you start looking to your disappointment. There is some sort of disappointment that you're hiding within yourself, that you're not allowing yourself to access, to feel, you know. Have you allowed yourself to cry? Have you? Because you showed me this ending, this major ending. This was very transformative. Let me tell you, 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, God. Death over the lovers. Let me tell you, it was a strong connection. I'm telling you, no shade to you, honey. I know that this is difficult. So for you to tell me that you immediately switched to a 9 of Cups and 4 of Cups reversed was quite, without showing me any signs of healing, I was like, what is going on here? Like, there is no bridge. I can't see it healing. And probably I thought that you might have healed in between these two things, but I feel like you haven't. And it's like you're putting on a brave face in front of everybody, like, I'm practical, haha, I've got things in control, I've got my 3D life in control, I can buy shit, I can wear things that are good for me and things like that, you know, I eat good, I look good, I smell good, I earn good. Yeah, that's the surface thing, right? That's not the emotional thing. And I feel like this person understands this for some reason. I feel like they read you in a way, and they're like, whenever Virgo gets over it, I'll put forth the offer, but till then I need to stop doing it, because it's like they're very empathic, even though you may talk to other people and they might believe your lies, but this person sees through you, honey. Whoever this is, it could be a friend, I don't care. It might not be a romantic thing at all. It might be a family function thing, you know, family relationships, friendship, whatever it could be. But they see through you. They know you. They see you as who you are. And I'm telling you, it's actually very good. You have somebody by your side that you can cry to. I'm telling you, I don't know why it's making me cry, because it's like they're there, just without a word. Like, they don't want to talk about it if you don't want to talk about it. They're just there to stay beside you and just make you cheer on. That's it. Like, have some light time and things like that, you know. And your intuition is also buried under the moon, because you wouldn't allow yourself to feel things. That's why it's buried under the moon, because, well, intuition is connected to feeling. Intuition is connected to the heart, and your heart is basically disappointed right now. It's sad right now. So yeah, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Sun. You're waiting to feel happy, honey. You're waiting to feel happy again. You're waiting for those days, happier, sunshiny days. You, from a strong sense of mind, you're telling yourself that it will come about, you know. For every dawn, there is a sunrise. I understand that. I get it. But then again, that would not last if you don't do the work. Now, would it? If you don't allow yourself to feel the disappointment, if you don't allow yourself to feel angry at yourself, at this person, at the past situation, whatever it is, you know, whatever it is, I don't care. But you've got to allow yourself to feel things. Yeah, that's the Five of Swords there. I told you, it's not, you're waiting, it's the wrong kind of waiting for the happier days. You have to look into any sort of cycles here. Actively look at your self-sabotaging thoughts about what? Well, about the cycles that's closed, in order to really have a new beginning here. Otherwise, you'll just keep on waiting for the new beginning, and it will never happen. If you don't necessarily learn from your past experiences, then you're more likely to repeat the same thing again with other people. Yes, the last time it was a strong connection. This time it would be probably something of a less intense connection, but then again, it would repeat itself. The history would repeat itself if you don't necessarily learn from it. You need to allow yourself to look at the things that actually did not work. For some of you, you need to look at the communication and your blind spots with regards to the communication. Look at this. The Lovers and Devil always mean unrequited love. Somebody remained very cold and they insisted on being friends with you, that you were just a friend, somebody they collab with, and somebody they just balance up with. And even though it's collaboration, it's not even frequent. It's not consistent. It's just, oh, they're a friend I like to meet on certain weekends, not necessarily this or every weekend, but yeah, certain weekends when I'm feeling like it, when I have the time, energy, and effort, when I have time to spare, extra time to give, you know, kind of like that. They treated you like a friend, and they categorized you, because with the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles, I feel like Emperor is very stubborn-headed guy. So, excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah, there we go. So I feel like this person is not necessarily big on accepting how they probably contributed to the patternized connectivity between you two, and it's like you got attached and you've been burned, and I understand that, honey. I understand that. That's why it stresses you out. Like, my heart stresses me out. My heart stresses me out. Talk to me about practicality. I'm okay with that. I'm doing well in that. I go about my business. I do well in my business. Business is good. I maintain my balances with people. I have got a strong community. But when it comes to my heart space and the expression of it, That's where it all gets jumbled up and I get scared, like, what the hell is happening here? Because you're hiding your disappointments. It's like, for some of you, you feel ashamed as well. Like, what did I do? How did I get myself here? For some of you, you don't want to accept and give yourself the space to acknowledge your faults. For some of you, you beat yourself up too much upon your own mistakes. And you're like, love made me do all this, that, and the other. I knew better. I know better. But how did I get myself into that? We're all humans, honey. You can learn in theory all you want about self-love and about self-respect, like honesty is the best policy, but you've got to be in a situation to really understand the quote, right? To really understand the theory. And how do you learn that? Well, through trial and error. So allow yourself the grace to look at the communication here. I think it will take you strength to look at the communications, to really actively go down your moon avenue and think about the memories. How did they talk to you? What did they say? What was their communication style like? What was my communication style like? Was I self-sabotaging it? Was I giving mixed signals so that they categorized me as a friend? Or what were they saying? Like, I feel this, that, and the other, but then it's not all that, it's not enough for me to commit to you or have a relationship with you. Was it like that? What was the communication style like? I feel like you were blinded to their communication and you don't want to look at it right now as well because it hurts. I understand it hurts. That's why you're not showing me that it hurts to you, but I know how to read between the lines. It hurts. That's why you don't want to look at it. Yeah, you're blocking it, but that does not mean you're doing it out of anger. Queen of Swords is not your natural state of energy. Let me tell you, you're a Virgo, you're an earth sign. You're very zen sort of mode. I know Virgo energy. I have a lot of Virgo friends in my life. Most friends that I've had in my life that I've actually loved the company of, without getting exhausted are Virgos, let me tell you. So I understand this energy. And I know that you're hurt and you're trying very hard to psych yourself. Like, if I strongly tell myself this, that, and the other, I will actually move on and I actually believe it and it will start happening. No. I wouldn't be seeing this if that was the case here. You're keeping your insight low here and somebody else is also heartbroken that you moved on. They watch you. But again, I'm going to take it as your energy. It's a friend that keeps an eye on you. But again, you're always going to feel this strong connection here. All right. Now I've used 2 decks and the Lovers is here twice. So it's a very strong connection. Regardless, I don't care about that. Regardless if it's a lover's connection or not, I don't care. You have inculcated hurt. You have felt rejected in the heart space and you're not willing to accept it. You're not willing to acknowledge it. You're keeping your insight low. It's like even the slightest of your observation skills, you don't even look towards the pain inculcated with this lover. You're like, avoid that shit. I'm not going to think about it. If I don't look there, it doesn't exist, right? But then again, the energy is there, honey. And you will not be able to move on and have your ace until and unless you really work through it. And it takes time. I understand that. It takes time. It takes a lot of time and energy and effort and a lot of crying, a lot of anger, a lot of irritation. I understand that. It's all that. But then again, you have to do it, right? The Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups, yes. In order for your heart to flow again in a different direction, you'll have to attack the past here. Be more serious, get more. Leave the Page of Swords, that low inside, just observing things, not necessarily trying to do anything or not trying to necessarily learn much from it. You have great observational skills. Now it's time to apply those lessons, learn those lessons, use your mind to actually consolidate those lessons. Observe, what was the communication like with this person? What did I do? Where did I contribute? How did they contribute to this? What did they say? So that the next time anybody says the same shit or something along those lines to me, I know that I need to dodge that bullet, right? That's how you do it. That's how you learn things. The Ace of Swords, the consolidation of the observation of pain and rejection. Whatever rejection they were causing you indirectly, like, let's just say, for example, like, you flirted with them, like, I would like to date you. And they just went, they did not respond to that. Rather, they said, oh, do you know that Earth goes around the sun? That's the rejection. They indirectly rejected you. Do you get it? Like, do you get it? That's how you need to understand about the communication style. That's how you'll understand. It's not just moving on and leaving it behind. No. You have to live through the moving on. You have to actually live the moving on. And in order for that to happen, you'll have to work through it. And in order to feel safe in your heart space again, feel good about your heart space. You have a very natural, really expressive heart space, honey. I understand that very well. You wear your heart on sleeve. You are passionate. You're a romantic at heart. Don't let one experience make you such bitter and scared and so frustrated and so, like, scared, basically, to try again. Like it would happen again, so I'm not in that space to try again. It hurt me, it burned me. Yes. So you're not supposed to have love in your life ever again? It's just family, and that's going to be enough. I'm talking to you like a friend because I feel like your energy feels like a friend to me. I don't know why. I just do. So, yeah, there you go. That's all I have for you, Virgos. I hope this helped, and if this did not resonate, kindly check your other placements or I'll catch you in the next one. But again, if this is your reading, I would really like you to do the work. I understand it's going to take time. I understand it's going to take months, but it's fine. The work is the work is the work. And you will be glad 1 year or 2 years down the line that you did the work. Let me tell you, the person who does the work and actually moves on and means it, and the person who says that they've moved on, but if given the chance, they would look back on their shoulder like, what are they doing? Are they successful? Are they with somebody else? Oh, it hurt me to watch them with somebody else. Do you want to be that person? Or do you want to be the person that, I'm living my moving on and I've made my peace with the past, and whatever they're doing, peace be with them as well. Who do you want to be? It's your choice, right? It's your choice. So yeah, there you go. That's all I have for you, Virgos. I hope this helped, and take care.